let's get into our Game 7. The Magic taking on the Pistons. Winner, obviously, is going to be who the Cavs are going to find in the second round. Let's get into it. Paolo Banchero, he had a great game, 23 points in the first half. Yeah, Paolo looked like he was ready for this challenge today, and he came out firing on all cylinders. So did amazing. Cade. But so did Cade. Isaiah, you like that one? You like that three? How about Tobias? He's got him too. Hey, Tobias was that guy tonight. Put him to sleep, Tobias. The X Factor. He was the X Factor. The Pistons ended the first half on a 22-6 run. They were not playing at home. Yeah. Cade had 32 points and 12 assists in this one, guys. They took the fight out of Orlando. Ooh, that's the best move I've seen Tobias make right there. Listen. That was sharp right there. And when Tobias is giving you 30 points and 9 rebounds. They stepped on that blue magic today, man. They stepped on it. Oh, man. Even Danish Jenkins, he's calling home, making sure everyone's all right. He knocks down the 3. So Detroit, the 15th team in NBA history to come back from down 3-1 in a best-of-7 series. You see Cade there, 32 points on 10 of 18 shooting. Wow. Okay, let's hear what both sides had to say. I mean, it was fun. It was fun watching them, and they were dueling. Yes. Let's go to the podium after this game. JB, Paolo's making us all know and take notice, not good enough. That's where it stands. Do we like his response to the question? I like the response to the question. I mean, it's factual, right? If you basing it off of the past 3 years, then no, we're not. But when you think about everything that Orlando has been through this season with injuries, ups and downs, trying to figure it out, getting in the play-in, winning in the play-in games, getting to that 8th seed, they put a lot of work in to get to that play-in spot. And to be in this position right now and to take the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, 7 games and still wins on their court, to me, they have to build on this. Orlando have to build on this. They got to get back in the off-season, see what we need. What I keep saying we. Sorry about that. What they need, what Orlando need, what pieces they need, who they need to stay, who they need to get rid of, how they mix that up. But you got to build off of what you actually have right now. What do they need? Franz, healthy. Franz, one. I mean, they need more shooting. I'm gonna say, I was gonna say that, and I think they need another athletic big as well. But I think they had a lot. Isaac, what's up with John Isaac? Well, he was dressed up like us, brother. Okay. He didn't have a uniform on, so but I don't know. He's there. He is, but I don't know if he's gonna be there next year. Oh, okay, next, keep going. But they had a lot of things going against them, and internally, and they could have easily just shut it down and not even put up a fight in the play-in tournament. They miraculously, in my opinion, turned it around. They, whatever the outside noise was, they left it outside and gave themselves a chance to where we felt that they really could get out of this first round and win this series. So I'm not mad with what Paolo had to say. We at this desk had a lot to say about Paolo and how we feel he could or should play, or how he can play. Let me say that. How he can play, and he delivered. Yeah, he delivered. Yeah. Like he was a man possessed. And I'll leave it at that and let you have that. But I just think he was a man possessed, and maybe he heard it, maybe he didn't, maybe he decided I'm gonna put this team on my back and give my best effort, because if you're gonna have a lot to say, or if there's a lot of whispers, you know how you shut that stuff down? Yeah. You do what you did in this series. Exactly that. But I don't care about that. What I do care about is how he played. I'm talking specifically about Paolo, because he's the cornerstone for this franchise. And I've seen growth in him. We've been talking about Paolo, how we suspect that he should play. Well, games 5 and 7 is who he is and who he should be, Paolo. That's who you are. Don't forget that, right? That's who he is. Sure. So let's build around that right there. Yeah. Let's consistently be that player all the time. And then we don't have to have this talk next year about you. Yeah, because like you said, because we're going to get that. Yeah, if you offset that with more shooting, he can be that all the time. And he'll be impossible to guard, because he has the mid-range and he can get you in the penalty and get in foul trouble. He's a pretty darn good free throw shooter. And the three-point shot, we talk about it, that'll come later. Yeah. But like, if you continue to put pressure on the rim and guys in front of you, you will be an all-star, you will be in the playoffs, you will get out of the first round. All NBA. Absolutely. He was amazing. Yeah. Amazing. He was. And honestly, him being that honest on the podium afterwards, that's like the step in leadership too. Yeah. Like being honest, like set standards.
setting standards.
Honesty. It's also growth, right? You talking about a young player in this league. Paolo's a young player in this league. You got to go through this. Like,
for sure.
I mean, I know I've been through it as, you know, trying to get out the first round, the first couple seasons, and you got to develop. You got to, you know, you got to grow. Mentally, you got to grow. Mentally, you got to take ownership. You got to be acceptance to what you need to do and how to get better. I'm expecting Paolo to come back this next season more refined, more focused, mentally ready, and I think he'll be a totally different, a better player next year. But Orlando have to, don't mess this up. Like, you guys have something right now. There was a lot of talk about getting rid of Paolo and what should they do? Can Franz and Paolo?
Rightfully so, because we didn't see this Paolo.
Yeah, but now, now that you have this, you get a chance to go in the offseason and say, this is what we have. How do we plug and play? Who do we implement into what we're doing and what we're trying to play?
Hey, man, I already told y'all. Put a list in front of Paolo. Put a list in front of him and ask him who you think is available for us to get. And if we could get that, do you like this player?
Let me pause you for 2 seconds. Let me pause you for 2 seconds. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen,
no.
Hey,
he's 23 years old. He's in his 4th season, and he probably wouldn't know every name on that list.
Look at that list and look at these players on your roster.
Don't tell him to do that, Mac.
He's going to be like, I was playing on Fortnite the other day.
Tell him to do that, man.
I do hope that he goes into that locker room and he challenges the guys, regardless if they're going to be there. He's like, because
challenge
the front office. Because he's that too. Because if he puts in the work and they put in the work, now you put the pressure on the front office to build and put the pieces around him because of what you've seen in this player.
He's
going to put in the work.
One more question.
What they have on their roster right now, what you see on their bench, they got to go. I'm sorry. They ain't good enough. They got to go. They need to improve this roster if they want to be a team in the East that's going to compete. Because New York ain't going nowhere, right? Boston is not going nowhere, right?
Detroit ain't going nowhere,
right? So you have to improve this roster. I don't care, man. Improve the roster.
Yeah, to me, it was a stepping stone. Like, it was really a stepping stone for Orlando to really
know what they have,
to get tested, to see what they made of. Franz going down, missing that, Paolo stepping up, and really leading this organization in these 7 games. So, again, be smart, be strategic.
And take your time.
Take your time, because
and pick who you want to play with.
Nobody is saying Orlando is going to win the championship. Nobody expected that, but now we got to. This guy is unbelievable. This guy is unbelievable.
Is it time to cut his mic off?
It might be. Y'all, the last question I want to ask before we get off Orlando. Go real quick though. A lot of conversation around Jamal Mosley, and I feel like when we got to the end of the regular season, all they wanted to do was get him out of there. Meanwhile, in the play-in tournament, you know what I mean? He had them step up. Not only that, then they push him to a Game 7. So I just want you guys to be able to air that.
You know why they push him to the Game 7?
Yeah.
Because him and Paolo, right? Whatever everybody says relationship-wise with those two guys, they put that to the side.
Absolutely.
And they got together before this series and said, listen, in order for us to be successful in this series, Paolo, this is what I need you to do. Coach, I need you to do this, Coach. Like, that's the relationship and the conversation that Paolo and Coach Mosley had to have prior to this series.
And continue to have.
You two guys, not go to the front office. You and Jamal go sit down and say, what do you see, Coach, as far as what do we need in order to be successful and getting out the first round next year?
And in all honesty, I mean, we are talking about this, but they lost one of their best players. Franz didn't play the last 3 games.
Absolutely. We laugh and joke about it.
We laugh and joke about it, but Franz didn't play the last 3 games, so there is a lot to be put on him to beat the #1 seed, right? So do they need to improve the roster? Absolutely. It's just a couple pieces here and there, but I think that what they do have in terms of Franz and Paolo, they're good.
And Wendell Carter.
And Wendell Carter. Absolutely. Build around that. But some of that Anthony on the roster.
Yeah. Okay, GM T-Mac said the rest of them could go. He said the party's over for the Orlando Magic. We weren't going to talk about the Pistons, but y'all were hot on the Magic, so we had to let that ride.
We see them next
You're right. We got plenty of time to talk about the Pistons.
Dang.
Oh, man. We're so sorry to see you. Thanks for a great first. The 76ers DraftKings has them favored by 7.5 points right now. In the second round of the NBA playoffs. First up, we're going to see game one between the 76ers and Knicks from MSG. That's an 8 Eastern tip-off on NBC and Peacock. Then 9:30 on Peacock and NBCSN. It's Spurs hosting the Timberwolves. We'll see if Anthony Edwards is back for that one. He's officially listed as questionable with his left knee bone bruise. But we're going to get everything started with NBA Showtime at 7 Eastern on Peacock and NBCSN. And we're just going to give you a little preview of what you're going to hear tomorrow as we preview the Knicks and 76ers. This is what we're going to do. We're going to say, Carmelo Anthony.
Yes.
Go.
Lots of energy.
In the building.
In the building, from the team, from the players, from the fans. The fans understand what Philadelphia means coming into that garden. The New York fans understand.
But explain that to people who don't know that.
The fans know what Philadelphia means coming to the Madison Square Garden.
I don't know that.
There's no love lost between the two franchises, between the players. You got guys on Philly who think they better than guys on New York, so they're going to take the challenge. You also got a healthy Joel Embiid coming into the Garden. Keeping in the back of his mind, Mitchell Wright.
I can't wait.
The Knicks got to come play. Joel and them, they feeling good. They got Boston out of there on Boston court. But listen, this is a different garden. This is Madison Square Garden. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't TD, and it's going to be a lot different in that garden.
I want to see Jalen Brunson versus Tyrese Maxey.
These two right here? Those two right there.
Showtime. Right over there.
Those two right there.
That's going to be the matchup. That's going to be the matchup.
I'm just excited.
Cat, Mitchell Robinson versus Joel.
You know what I'm looking forward to, though? Because I know Joel Embiid. And I know the antics. And this is the New York crowd.
Yeah.
I know I want him to be locked in and focused, but also show that
Trae Young,
show that
like a C.J. McCullough.
Nah, not CJ.
I'm saying the energy that he showed towards the Knicks crowd.
Yes, I want to see that.
Basically, what he did at TD, when he was talking smack with JB, telling him to be quiet.
It's different.
I want to see that. It is different.
It's different.
The New York.
Listen, them 7th Avenue crazies out there.
You don't play with them.
One person built for it. Joel Embiid is built for it. He is, and I'm looking forward to that.
I'm also looking forward to PG. I want to see PG
versus PG.
In the guard.
OG versus PG.
Right? We see you in one guard. Now you'll come to MSG and continue to deliver what you did in that first round against guys that you're going to have to come to play. OG, Mikal, Josh Hart. I want to see who matches Josh Hart's energy, right? Who matches that energy from Philly?
Josh Hart versus
Kelly Oubre is the guy across from Josh Hart, right? Can Kelly Oubre outmatch Josh Hart's energy? This is going to be good right here, guys.
And I got another
Then we got Grand Theft Alvarado. What are we talking about over here?
We also got the X factors of
I was thinking who's going
Bridges and VJ Edgecombe. Like you win that matchup. That's that other guy. Because I'm not saying everybody's going to cancel each other out, but at the same time, VJ, when we talked to him, he was real
Grimes
confident.
coming back to the Garden. You know what I mean? Grimes playing against New York, like he feel it.
McBride is going to have a big series.
Who?
McBride.
He don't got no choice.
He's going to have a big series.
All we're basically, so that's like the fun version of
that's the fun version. That's the fun version.
That's the late night version. We promise we're going to have tapes and videos and all the breakdowns coming for you.
This is
but very much so excited for Knicks 76. Remember, they played each other 2 years ago in the first round. It was the Knicks in 6. We'll see what Philly has to say about it this season. All right, we also get in our late night game, we get the Spurs.
Yes.
And we're going to have a fiesta game, guys. Fiesta. Fiesta. We love to see it. San Antonio, I want y'all to always dig into your Fiesta bag whenever you can. Okay, they're facing off against the Timberwolves. Still not sure if Ant-Man can go, or, we really want him to be very, very healthy before he shows up again, dealing with the bone bruise in his knee. But just talking about the Timberwolves taking down the Nuggets, they were talking talk, but they were backing it up. And I'm sure they're going to come with the same intensity, right, against San Antonio.
They better. They better. They're going to be back in Minnesota real quick. I mean, permanently making summer plans, messing with Wemby. But no, it's no surprise what they did. I told you guys when Ant-Man went down and Dante went down. Still, they have Julius Randle.
Yeah.
McDaniels is a baller. Ayo, but he didn't play in the Game 7. So for me, nothing changed with Denver. Like, they can't guard the rim, right? They don't have no rim protector, so it was put the ball on the floor. Minnesota still had guys that can go downhill, get 2 feet in the paint, and finish. That wasn't going to change anything in terms of what Denver could do to stop that.
Getting 2 paint and finishing against San Antonio looks a little different.
Absolutely.
But that's what we're doing.
A little bit different.
You ain't let me finish.
You're taking too long. You're taking too long to get there, man.
It was really winding up.
I was building that up, but now you got that man on the wall right there. I know y'all can't see that. That boy Wemby. Now you're going to have to knock down some outside shots,
right? Or
whoever he's guarding is going to have to be a guy that stretches the floor out, right, to keep him on the perimeter. Because if he's guarding a non-shooter, you are going to have your shots altered, or you're going to be having your shots sent to a Great American Mall. So, I mean, pick your poison.
Plus their guard play. They're athletic as guards. They defend, and then they can be aggressive on the perimeter. Like, just think about it, for like how great it is to be able to guard on the perimeter, be aggressive, knowing that you got that guy behind you.
Yeah.
That's what makes Castle so great in passing lanes and Vassell and so on and so forth. So, man.
I'm going to put this is Rudy versus Wemby.
No,
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you why. These are 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. I'm going to tell you why.
Not against somebody like this.
This is what my point is. This is a different matchup for Rudy than Joker.
Right.
You're right.
Joker, you can crowd, you can push up, make him a driver, make him put the ball on the floor.
You're right.
Wemby is coming at you with the ball. He's crossing these handles. He's shooting the 3. He's running the court. He's catching love. This is a different type of matchup for Rudy Gobert. So I'm interested to see how Rudy come out and strategize going against his little brother, the French connection. That's little bro.
They're gonna be talking French.
This is passing of the torch right here.
I mean, it could be Harrison Barnes.
He better guard Harrison Barnes.
Who?
Rudy.
Nah, man, he guarding his little brother.
Hey, Champagny.
No, he's gonna guard his little brother, man.
Nah, he can't guard little.
I mean, early, I feel like game. I feel like
he ain't got no choice.
Game 1, it will be.
Who he better go on Harrison Barnes.
Nah.
Harrison comes off the bench.
Let's be clear.
Rudy gonna have him in the trick bag. Wemby gonna have him in the trick bag. No, bro.
Like, I'm about to see that.
Man,
he's up for him to play.
Rudy doesn't have on the perimeter to slide his feet to guard
I'm in agreement with you. I'm saying this is going to be totally different going up against Wemby than Joker. It's going to be tougher for Gobert to guard Wemby and strategize against Wemby. Sure. With Joker, you could lay on him, you could body him, you could be close to him, you could fizz him, cut that space out. There's too much space between you and Wemby. This is a different matchup for Gobert.
And to be crystal clear, everyone all season long has been trying to figure out how to guard Wemby.
You can't.
T-Mac has consistently said you just got to body and be physical when you can and where you can. Listen, guys, it's been live. We've been rolling 3 days straight.
No, we're going to keep going until tomorrow.
No, but what we're not going to do is that. We're going to roll some music. And we're going. I'm tired of y'all. We're going home. NBA Showtime will be back tomorrow, okay? We got a double header tomorrow coming your way. The second round begins. It starts in the Garden. We got the Knicks and 76ers. We got the Spurs and Timberwolves. All of y'all need to go